it's your girl Jara Lee, and I want to welcome everyone to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about how I plan to accomplish my goals and achieve my dreams. So it is 2023. Everything that I plan to accomplish or everything that I've been wanting to do, I definitely wanted to do this like years before now, and I'm waiting till 2023, but it's okay. So starting off with this video, I kind of want to talk about, before we get into everything, because a question just came in my head just now. Y'all, my nails are not done. Don't talk about me, okay? I wanted to talk about because I'm thinking about what is it that made me want to do this, or I've been wanting to do this, but what is it that lit that fire inside of me to say, like, I'm ready, like, it's time for me to make some steps instead of just talking about it? I think it was a conversation I had with my brother. So me and my brother were talking one day about starting a business. During that conversation, it made me like, so many people say, you know, I want to do this. I want to go to the NFL, or, you know, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be an influencer. I want to be an actress, whatever it is. So many people say, you know, they want to do this, or, you know, I want to make passive income, and I don't want to go to work every day. I don't want to have a 9 to 5 every day. It's easy to say those things, but it's harder to actually do things to work towards it. And I feel like that's the hardest part. Even for me, like, the hardest part is actually doing it. Like, because honestly, once you invest in yourself, for example, like, I'm investing myself with YouTube, and it's like, once I paid money to get it started, or to start and do what I want to do, it was like, ain't no going back, because who got money to waste? Not me. That kind of like, okay, yeah, you don't got no choice, like, girl. So I really feel like that's the hardest part. So I definitely encourage everybody, if there is a goal you want to accomplish, start it. Just start. Like, I don't care if it's something so small, you know, do something today that you didn't do yesterday. Any small step towards your goal is something. It's better than what you had yesterday. Any small step. If you trying to save $10,000 for the year, put $1 in your savings account. If you don't got no money in there, put $1 in there. Now you only got $9,999 left. It's something. It's a step. And I feel like it's the hardest part. And once you do that, I mean, you'll feel like you accomplished something. I want to work out. I want to make that a habit. Yes, I'm trying to lose weight, but there's so much other benefits to working out. Like, I noticed that when I work out in the mornings, I am so much more energetic for the day. I have so much more energy. I'm more productive doing things. It's, you know, it's good benefit. It makes me feel good. I feel really good when I work out. So that's something that I want to get into a habit of doing. I started but I have not been consistent. Consistency is the hardest thing. I feel like that's definitely something that I need to work on. I'm pretty sure you guys can relate. The plans that I have to get to where I want to be. So I am starting off with, like I said, so I want to be more productive. So working out is one of the things that I am starting. It's a very small part in what I want to do. So ultimately, my goal is I want to be a landlord. I want to own several properties. So you guys are with me while I am starting off at the bottom. I have 0 properties, okay? So I hope you guys will stay with me on this journey, so that, you know, when I make it, you can see, you know, what I did to accomplish it. My ultimate goal is to be a landlord. I want to have multiple different properties. I ultimately want to have a business to where I don't physically have to go and manage the properties. I can pay somebody to do that, but I want all of it to be like in my name or in my business name. But that's what I want to do. Is so much money in real estate. Very hard. So I would say that the thing with real estate is back then, before inflation, it was way easier to start to become a landlord, to own different properties. With inflation, y'all, it is going to be so hard for those of you who are my age. I'm 22, so honestly, not even my age, anybody who's starting to become who wants to be a landlord in this day and time, gonna be very hard for us, but it's possible. Nothing is impossible, especially if I don't know about you guys, but I'm very spiritual, so as long as I have God, I know that I can accomplish my goals. So that's ultimately my goals. I want to save, and I want to invest. Y'all, I know nothing about stocks, nothing at all, okay? But I have been using Acorns. This video is not sponsored, but I have been using Acorns. Acorns makes it easier for me to invest. So I just kind of put money in there. I have a reoccurring amount that I put in there, and I just let it do what it do. I also have a high yield savings account. Definitely recommend. Y'all, I'm speaking about this, but I promise you, I just started doing this. Like, well, Acorns, I've been doing it, but I kind of had to start over because I took money out. That's another thing. If you're going to invest, the longer you have your money in there, the better. So I'm not an expert on this stuff, but one thing I do know is that I know it's better that, especially if you're starting, like I just started off with just $5 a week. That's it. Because it's better to put something, anything in there to invest, anything. So I just started off with that amount. It's something that I'm putting away. It's something. So as long as you know you are starting off, I think the minimum though they do is $5. I don't think you're gonna lower than that. But something is better than nothing. And then with the high yield savings account, you know, you can get interest on your money instead of sitting in a regular savings account. You can get money. You can actually make money from your money. One of my so right now, so those are really my long-term goals. My long-term goal is to be a landlord, own a bunch of property, have my own business. One of the things, so right now, I live with my mom. I did live on my own. I'm gonna have to do a whole separate video on that. But I moved back in. I moved back in to save because the goals that I'm trying to accomplish right now is I am trying to buy a house. So I want to buy a house next year. So right now I've been saving for that. But I have like my money in different. So I have like a main savings account, which right now I'm really kind of using it to save for an emergency fund. And with that, I'm doing a savings challenge. I can go into details about that in another video. And then I have one account that I'm saving for like just my house. And then I have my high yield with only a small amount going there. Eventually I'm going to switch that up because really you want most of your money to be in the high yield. I don't have it set up like that yet. I will get it together and then we'll talk about it. But that's not really what this video is about. I want to buy a house next year, and right now the only thing I can say I'm doing to work towards that is really just saving, making sure my credit score is good. We're gonna have to talk about credit in another video because yeah. But yeah, so I plan on doing that. I do plan to work out in the mornings. I plan on working on my relationship with God. So really my goal is to buy a house. So y'all, I don't have like any guidance on this stuff. I have been watching like a lot of YouTube videos on, you know, I won't say finances, but really because I feel like I'm not really bad when it comes to my finances, but we'll talk about that. But really on how to actually start, you know, like, you know, with having property. So I know for a fact that for what I want to do, I'm going to need money. First, I plan on buying a house because I feel like, well, for one, y'all, I don't want to stay with my mom. I have been able to save money, but I just need my own space. I need my own space, my own, yeah. I do plan on doing that. And then once I do that, then I'm going to save to buy a property to rent out. That's kind of where I'm going with it. If anybody has any advice on how else I should try to start. I know I was told one time to maybe get like a duplex. I don't want to do that personally. I just don't. Not only that, but it's not really where I live. It's not really many in my area, or really none in my area, and where there are some, they are not where I want to be, or even, yeah, I just don't have to go that far right now. I'm really just looking at single family homes. I'm starting off. As I grow, I want to buy a whole apartment complex one day. Okay, I want to own my own apartment complex. So that's as far as I'm trying to get. So of course I would branch out, but I do want to just so my goal is to buy a home and then start on my first rental property. That's my goal. In the meantime, I am going to be finding ways to make as much money as possible. So I do work full time, and I'm not really trying to get into all of this with this one video because it's a lot. But I do work full time, so I make money from my main job. Then I thought about getting a second job. I don't really want to do that, but I might. I need to find a side hustle or something. So, and I always see like on YouTube, you know, different side hustles that you can do. They don't even be that easy like that. Like, the way they be making it seem, it do not be that easy. I do know with YouTube, I do plan on making this be a stream of income for me. I'm just gonna save. So even when I get paid with my main check, I don't even use, I have 200 of it automatically going to a savings account. I don't, and I do get paid weekly, so 200 every week is going to a main account, and I act like, to a savings account, and I act like I don't even have it. I act like that money doesn't exist, not part of my income. Let's do a whole little, because I know I kind of got off topic and I talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I plan to start off by making myself more productive. In order to do that, I am not a morning person, y'all. So I need to make myself wake up early in the mornings. So I plan on making myself wake up at 5 in the morning, even on the weekends. Can't believe it's gonna be hard. It has been hard. But 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. Waking up at 5 a.m. on Monday through Friday, reason why I chose that time was because it gives me enough time to spend 30 minutes with God every morning, work out for an hour, shower, and then get ready for work. I feel like 5 is a good time. I have to be to work by 8:30. So yeah. So, and then on the weekends, I still want to wake up at 5 because I want my body to get used to doing that. My body is used to sleeping in until 3 o'clock on the weekends. So it has not been easy. And one thing I can tell y'all, you are not going to be able to get up and go work out early in the morning if you go to bed at 2 in the morning. Okay? So make sure if you are trying to get up and be more productive and get up early, you're going to have to go to bed early. Okay? So I try to be in bed by 9:30 p.m. so that I can get up at 5 in the morning. So that's the goal. Be more productive. Make myself more productive. Find ways to increase my income. And I am trying to... One thing I forgot to mention, so I mentioned saving, but I didn't really say how I was going to save. So that's another thing. I am trying to be more financially disciplined. I don't know if I just made up that phrase. And it's not even that I have a problem like spending like on myself, like clothes. Well, I'm gonna get my hair done. My hair, that's a necessity. So I don't even include that in nothing. As y'all can see, I'm not really good with keeping my nails done. I don't really be caring like that. I care when they look like this. Like this, they need to come off. I've been trying to get them off, but yeah. But I'm not really I always keep my feet done though. My feet always gonna be done. It's food, y'all. Food is taking my money. Okay, that's my problem. And so I need to start cooking. So I will also be doing videos on that because y'all, I cannot cook to save my life. So you guys are going to be with me on my journey to learn how to cook, and we just gonna hope and pray that 3 years from now, I'm gonna get myself time, 3 years from now I am a whole chef. Okay, so y'all gonna be with me on that journey. We're gonna see how that go. Be productive, being more financially disciplined, saving to buy a house. Those are really the 3 things that I'm doing right now. Those are the steps that I'm taking to achieve my long-term goals. So those are my short-term goals that I'm trying to do to achieve my long-term goals. One step at a time. Nothing happens overnight, and then a lot of the times to get to, you know, that where you are not going to work every day, if you're trying to not work a 9 to 5 every day, if you're trying to build the life that you want, or for some of you that could be, you know, just achieving your career goals where you are working every day but you're happy going to work every day. And that's one of the things that I always wanted. I wanted to be happy going to work every day if I had to go to work. So whatever it is, in order to build the life that you want, definitely you're going to have to put in some work. And my motto has always been work hard now so that I don't have to work hard later. So especially those of you who are my age, you're in your 20s, work hard in your 20s so that later on when you get in your 30s, which is still young, and when you get in your 30s, you don't gotta work hard no more because you don't work hard in your 20s. So you don't have to work hard anymore. That's always been my motto. Definitely feel like you have to put that in, like that has to be your mindset in order to get to where you want to be. Nothing is going to fall in your lap. It's just how life is. Nothing, well, for some people who inherit like money and stuff, it's probably, yeah, that's different. But for those of you who are not that fortunate like me, we gotta work hard. And honestly, when you achieve certain goals and you get to where you want to be, it feels better knowing that I worked hard for this. I put in the work to get here. Like, it was not given to me, you know, I did this on my own. So, and I think, and I'm not gonna say nobody helped me because I definitely have support. But even if that's just mental support, you know, people who encourage you, that is important. Somebody motivating you is important. You have to have people like that in your life. So I feel like knowing that, you know, I did this, it's an accomplishment. You know, you feel proud of yourself knowing that I worked hard for this and I achieved my goals. I built the life that I wanted and I made it. So definitely encourage you all to take those first steps and do everything you need to do to get to where you want to be, and try not to think so much on, you know, I would say something that helped me is I did watch, I don't know if you guys know Motiversity on YouTube, but they have like powerful speeches, motivational speeches. Yeah, that helps me. So I definitely would recommend listening to those because it'll get you in that mindset, the I can do it mindset, and that's important. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Please comment down below if there is any videos that you guys want me to do, any topics that you want me to speak on specifically. I definitely do have more videos, so kind of topics that I touched in this video, I definitely plan to elaborate on in future videos. So I will be uploading every Wednesday and Saturday. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you guys back again. So bye.